I had the car plugged in because I've been driving it. I charged it, and well, we can open the door, as you can see, climb into the car. Normally, as soon as you get in, there would be things greeting you, telling you, hi, welcome. Here's the key. I ended up sitting the key in here just a few minutes ago because a tow truck is on the way. Yeah, a tow truck. We've got a tow truck coming to get the car. I don't know what they're going to do. It's bricked. Again, bricked. As in totally dead. But the battery says it's 100% charged. And it should be because I left it plugged in. The window has been stuck down. I am so late making this video because I've been so busy making all the other videos for you guys. The window has been stuck down on this car for 3 days. For 3 days, the car has been sitting here, and I know what you're thinking. Oh, you left the key in it and killed it. No, the key was not in the car. It was nowhere near the car. The key has been in the house, and I never have a problem with where I put the key. Okay, it never causes the car to do this. Something just went wrong, and I don't know what it is. I'm surprised the electronic doors are still working, so that means it's got power. All right, these doors are electronic. There's a push button. This isn't a handle. There's actually, ooh, a spider just ran out from under it. Nice. What is that? There's a push button there too. Anyway, it does it. That's for locking it, I guess. There's a little thing in here. It's electronic, so the electronics are somewhat working, but the car does not respond. It does absolutely nothing at all. I know the car is filthy. Like I said, I've been pretty pissed off about it. It's been sitting here for days, not running. I took it, I went to Copart, did some walk around videos. Everybody came out to the back and all the employees told me how much they loved the car. They thought it was awesome. And now it's dead. So what are we gonna do?
People gonna learn when it comes to these EVs. I just see it for what it is. I see it as a setup. How can't people see it? He has to say the door's still. Surprisingly, they still open. Why would you want something that if anything goes wrong or they want to shut it down, they want to shut the grid down, your vehicle won't work. Your $40,000 car. Of course, they want to transition everybody over to the EVs as means of controlling everybody. But on this video, we're going to talk about how all of the newer cars, even ones that are normal gas vehicles, they're breaking down very quickly.
I cannot make this up. The car shut off on me, and this is probably only the second time I've driven it. And we're stuck in the heat. This can't be my life.
That's crazy. The second time she drove her car is broken down on her.
Okay, tell me if I'm crazy. Bought a brand new 2026 Chevy Traverse Z71 end of January. Owned it for 3 weeks, had to have it towed back to the dealership because the check engine light came on, lost power steering, all these bells and whistles on the dash. It's now sat at the dealership since February 16th. They've attempted multiple repairs. Dealership has been great, by the way. And they've given me a loaner, so I haven't been out of a car. But now Chevy, who is going to be buying back my car, thank God, is giving me a lowball offer. And the offer that they gave me for the swap for my new car barely covers the new car. And I get a call today from my dealership saying that based on what they're giving them, my payment's going up. Why is my payment going up for the same exact car that I got to drive for 3 weeks? Am I crazy? Somebody help me out here.
Picture this. You live in your car. Your car is where you lay your head at night. It's all you have. It has all your belongings in it. That car breaks down on you. This is what happened to this guy right here on day 71 of living in his vehicle.
And we're at square one again. Motherfucking car won't start. So I'm getting this bitch took to the dealership. Then I'm taking me a lift to my homegirl Tori's house.
At least he got friends that he can slide on. If not, it would have been all bad.
What a fucking shame. Brand new truck only has 9,000 fucking miles. What a fucking shame. She gone. Someone sold me that Duramax now, or 6.7. This piece of shit has left the group chat.
Has left the group chat. For real. He say it's done. She gone.
The American auto industry is in serious trouble as people are refusing to buy new cars. Owning a car used to represent freedom and independence. It gave you the ability to go anywhere or do anything. Now owning a car just feels like you're being scammed. I mean, the average payment on a new car is $800 now. In my last couple videos, I talked about subscriptions and paywalls that block you from using the features that you're paying for. We've reached a point that modern cars are surveillance systems that monitor you while you operate the vehicle, to the point that the car can determine if you're fit to drive and disable the engine. Cars have stopped being something that moves you from point A to point B and instead have turned into just another way to collect data. Fortunately, consumers are starting to vote with their wallet. There's over 3 million new cars sitting on lots across America right now that are not moving, and 500,000 of those are from the previous model year that never sold. I don't know if people are boycotting or maybe we just can't afford it anymore. Either way, the auto industry spent decades making Americans love cars. I mean, who drives like we do? But now it just feels like cars are the latest example of how corporate America tries to extract value from us.
People just can't afford them. They're not boycotting nothing. Nathaniel. They can't afford it. And Americans haven't been able to afford new vehicles for the last couple of years. Newer models have been sitting for the last couple of years. And these 2027 vehicles with these surveillance systems in them, those will probably sit too. What's going to end up happening is they're going to make it where you're going to have to upgrade your car. You're going to have to. They're going to say, yeah, if you want to be on the road, you got to upgrade to that surveillance system. That's what I feel. That's what I feel they're going to do because it plays into their agenda, the 2030 agenda, tracking everyone and everything. That's what I think they're going to do, honestly. Y'all can come back to this video later and y'all will see if I'm right or wrong. But YT has been on a streak of right, and I don't think it's going to end.
You have to be a special type of idiot to decide, hey, yo, I am going to buy a brand new vehicle in 2026. It makes no sense. You have to be a complete idiot to do something like that, right? Because this is the reason why you're doing it. It's for the flex. That's why you're doing it. You wake up, you go to the dealership, you say, oh, I'm going to get a 2026, 2027 vehicle. Because when somebody asks you what car it is, or when somebody looks at your car, you'll be like, oh, that's interesting. What car is that? You're going to say, oh, 2026 Nissan Altima. 2026 BMW S-Class. No one gives a fuck. No one cares what year your vehicle is. No one cares if you're driving a beater or if you're driving a luxury vehicle. What you should be worried about is how expensive your car is, all right? And what's your insurance, okay? And last but not least, are the parts easy to replace? I got my car, BMW 2021 330i, right? It's a 5-year-old vehicle. 5-year-old vehicle. All the parts are easy to switch out. All the parts are easy to switch out. I can go to my mechanic right now. He switch out all the parts easy. I will not struggle. He will get it done the same day. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? No one cares if my car is 8 years old, 20 years old. No one cares, right? It's functional and it's beautiful in there. Here, I have the ambient lights and the leather seats and there's a lot of space in the back. It's a great car. I have no issues with the car, right? But you see a car, the first thing you do is say, oh, my car is breaking down. I should spend $90,000 to $140,000 on the latest and greatest car. Bro, shut the fuck up. And what's crazy is the newer cars are harder to fix than the older cars because they have way too much electronics in it. I'm seeing new vehicles come out with 2-3 screens on them, ambient lighting on the roof and on the dashboards and everywhere, right? You see, hearing a bunch of electronics. Every time you move to the left and move to the right, the more electronics your vehicle has, the harder it is to fix, the more expensive it is to fix. Get a vehicle that is at least 4 years old with a low mileage.
And not only will it be harder to fix, it's also more likely to malfunction. The computer's going to go out, man, and it's going to cost more too to repair. Let's talk about that one.